teams are targeting him with their best defender, double teams, and pressure. He needs his teammates to step up, and they're not. Put him with 4 pros, and things are different. I respect that Trae still plays hard and that he still gets assists. And we're joined by the guy we just mentioned, Eddie House.
He was.
How much faith have you lost in Trae Young with his recent struggles?
I haven't lost none. I do a radio show on XM on Saturday nights, and it's the college wrap-up show. And I told my co-host, Mark Morgan, like 3 weeks ago, I want to see him right before conference tournament starts up because he's being used so much. He's being asked to do everything. He's not only bringing the ball up, having to go through double teams, taking shots, making plays, but then on the other end, that's how they attacked him early on. They didn't know how to guard him at first. So what they did was put him in a lot of pick and rolls and made him chase guys off pin down. And that was the way they wanted to wear him down. So I want to see, is he going to be able to sustain this? Because once you get tired, your legs go. First thing that goes when your leg goes is your jump shot. And that's what he's struggling with right now. So I think he's just tired. What they have to do, the coaches, this is where the coaches come in. They have to watch film. And they have to understand that these teams aren't throwing new defenses at him. It's only one way to guard it's only a few ways to guard the pick and roll. They're going to trap him or they're going to hard show. They're not going to go under on him. They're going to pick him up full court, run and jump. So these are all defenses that everybody's seen. These coaches have to show him these are how they're going to attack you. And the other team's been doing a good job of mixing it up on him. They don't give him a steady diet. They'll pick him up 94 feet. The next time they'll trap him on the pick and roll. Next time it'll be a hard show. And he just needs some help, man. I like his game a lot, and it translates to the NBA because this is the way the NBA is going now with these type of players. So I like what he's doing. His teammates need to step up, and so do his coaching staff.
Yeah, I haven't lost any faith in him. I just think the thing is that they ask him to do an awful lot. And when they're clearly their best player, they're saying, we're not going to let you beat us. If somebody else, hey, you want to hand out 20 assists and your guys can make shots, I'm going to live with that. But I'm not about to let you get 40 and 10. Because then you're not gonna beat them getting that. And like you said, they're picking him up. Well, maybe let somebody else bring the ball up. You know, they're running him off screens. I mean, when he plays defense, they're picking him a lot. They're making him run. They're making him earn those shots that he's taking. 19 shots, that's a lot of jump shots. He is a jump shooter. And then he's having to do an awful lot, Skip. But I haven't lost any faith in him. Like that scout said, you put him with other guys that can make shots, because right now you don't have guys in Oklahoma that can't make shots. And that makes their job a lot easier because he's struggling. They can't make shots, so why do I need to change up anything? It's not like they need to send a double team with those guys because they're getting off. They're not. So he'll be just fine. I don't see 29 and 9 in the NBA, but Skip, when you could score like that, and if he was just a scorer, I might be a little more skeptical. If he just assisted the ball, I would probably be a little more susceptible. But the mere fact that he can get you 28, 29, and 9, he'll be just fine in the NBA.
So I grew up a Oklahoma football and basketball fan, and I've watched a whole bunch of Trae Young games this year because I was waiting to see what I saw. So I haven't lost faith because I didn't have any to lose. I wanted to see what he showed me as he got worn down through the year because he is a slightly built, very young man right now. And I don't know if you saw him in AAU. Did you
I've seen him in AAU. I never crossed paths with him, but I've seen him.
Okay. So what I see is he has been dramatically overrated as an offensive force. He can do it some in college basketball, but I do not see explosive quickness and athletic ability. I don't see any Allen Iverson in him whatsoever. And trust me, he gets a whole lot of shots blocked at the rim. So he's not a dramatic leaper.
He's not a finisher.
Nope, he's not that guy. And his shot, his three-point shot, which he will shoot from Ponca City, Oklahoma. You know, he'll shoot it from way distance, like beyond Steph distance, is more of a set shot than Steph shoots a real jump shot. So Steph can rise over just about anybody and get his shot. This kid is getting his shot bothered by defenders who are getting up into him because he can't really, they figured out, go around them the way you would think he could go with an explosive first step. He doesn't have that. What he is a gifted passer. Like, again, you keep saying once a generation. We had Lonzo coming last year. But he's up in Lonzo's league as a see-it-before-it-happens passer. So that's going to translate into the next level. Right. Now, he's going Steph Curry with fancy passes, crazy passes, trying things he doesn't need to try. And by the way, his team is better than it's played. There are other scorers on that team, but they've lost 9 out of 11 games because Trae tries to do the whole world every night. You know, he tries to do it all, and he's trying passes he shouldn't try, and he's taking shots he shouldn't take. Because he's 5 for his last 32 from 3. That's hard to do, man. That's 16% over 4 games.
Yeah, but Skip, they have guys that can, but they can't go get their own shot.
No, not like that. But he's got shooters.
Yes, he needs to set them up.
Not knockdown shooters, not consistent knockdown shooters. They're decent shooters. They could get out, but during this stretch where he's been struggling is the fact that nobody can get their own shot.
Right.
He has to create everything for everybody else. And again, that goes back to coaching. Coaching needs to set up teams.
Again, I don't know what you think of Lon Kruger, but I have him as a top 5 coach in this country.
Okay, he's a top 5, but he needs to work on some things. We can always get better. And how you going to get your team better? You need to make him better and the guys around him better. That's his job.
Skip, if you look at it, let's take LeBron. And I'm not trying to say Trae Young, but LeBron James was getting Jay Crowder. He's getting guys these open shots. The difference is Rodney Hood, Jordan Clarkson.
Okay.
These guys are knocking the shots down.
Okay. And Jay Crowder knocked him down in Boston, and I don't know what happened. Is the stage just too big for him?
He left it in Boston.
Okay. All right. I got you. But there's nobody better at LeBron than getting snipers shots.
Yeah, right.
Nobody.
And so now, if these guys start making shots that they were, because when he had that hot streak, Skip, the dude was scoring, had 40 and 15 assists. The guy was having 20 and 20. Like, what?
They were guarding him different.
Right.
They were guarding him different.
Okay, but because the other coaches finally said, he's the whole show.
Right.
Let's just put 2 people on him or put our best defender on him with lots of help, and you just play for Trae Young because he's going to try to do the whole thing by himself. And he can't. He's not explosively talented offensively. If that's what you think you're going to get, then you're looking for Jimmer Fredette here.
No, no, he's way better than Jimmer Fredette.
No, I got it. But if he's being overrated the way Jimmer was offensively, but the whole package, the passing part, like Jimmer couldn't pass it to himself, but this kid can really pass it.
And the thing is, Skip, if you think about it, Kyrie and Isaiah Thomas weren't leapers, but they can finish at the rim with the best of them. So and that's the thing. I mean, some guys, great leapers, they can finish. You expect them to finish over the top.
And then I'm going to throw one last point in this, and it's going to count at the next level. I don't see him defend anybody. I'm sorry. He doesn't really care. I mean, yet.
He's been struggling defensively, and that's how they attacked him early on, was a go at him, get him tired. But anytime you lead the nation in points and assists, this has never been done before. No. You got to tip your cap off to the guy, and he doesn't have a team like that over there. I know how hard it is to be the only cat on the squad and have to take all the shots and all the focus.
You weren't mad about that.
No, I wasn't. I went and got 61 on him.
You feel me?
We'll leave it there. Eddie, thanks for joining us. John Gruden called out Marshawn Lynch, and we'll discuss that next.